Good evening. Hello there. This is Kieran from Clear Imaging, and today we are doing an SEO audit of jvmlandscapes.com. So howdy there. I've been doing search engine optimization since all the way back in 2003, and I'm doing this today because I want to give you more knowledge so you can grow your business. So the goal of this SEO audit is to, one, find mistakes on your website, give you the solution, and then lastly, tell you more about it as to why you should fix it. And I just want to make it very clear, this is just a brief SEO audit. We won't have time to cover everything, but we're going to be able to go over the major bits so that you can take that information and make big changes in your site's search engine rank. All right, let's dive right in. We're going to right click, view page source, search for the title. This is it. So this is a disaster SEO wise right here. Title, as you can see right here, is the strongest signal that you send to Google about what your page is, okay? And it's kind of telling Google in just a few words what you're all about. And you have several titles, 37 of them. Okay, so that is a huge SEO mistake. See all these title, and this is just garbage. All right, and then the actual one is up here. See this JVM up here? That's this piece. You see this word up here, JVM landscape? That is what this is, okay? So this isn't bad, but look, you have 36 more of these. It's completely confusing to Google. It could even get you red flagged as trying to spam Google by telling it, hey, this is our title, hey, this is our title, hey, this is our title. You see what I mean? So that's a huge SEO error. I've only seen this once before in my 16 years. So anyway, this should get optimized to be JVM landscape construction, space, your main keyword, and then your city. So this should also get optimized. And then you got to get all these removed ASAP. That's just keeping you down. Let's keep rolling along. I want to look for your heading tags, H1. Let's see how many we have. One, good. So if you ever used Microsoft Word, do you remember how you have H1, H2, H3, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3? So that's just telling Google more in a hierarchical, if that's how you pronounce that, sense of what's the main content. So this looks like your H1, okay? This could get optimized a little bit better, right? So you want to have your H1s, your H2s, and this is just telling Google, this is your H2, telling Google specifically what your page is about. And yeah, these could use a little bit more optimization. Okay, so your H1s and 2s could use some optimization, and your title up here is a disaster that needs to get fixed. If it can't get fixed, then you need a brand new website. Like if you can't go in and have all those titles removed, all these titles, look at this. Okay, anyway, continuing on. Homepage. Amount of text. I want to see 500 words of text on a home page. This has around 150, maybe 200 at the most. A lot of it is just keywords, which isn't good. Okay. So the more text you have, the more Google is going to have content that it can come to an evaluation about your page. If you only have a bit of text like this, Google isn't going to be able to really understand you by just dumping some keywords like this, right? You need to have lots more text so it can put it all through its computer, so to speak, put it through its algorithm so it can grade you. And 500 words is a good place to start. And think of it like this. These are your inside pages. Think of it like this. We have a keyword here, artificial grass. Now, I don't know if this is what you're really trying to rank for. Maybe not. Maybe you want to be ranking for fire pit. Who knows? But let's say you want to rank for fire pit, and on your whole website, fire pit only appears on your homepage one time, and you don't have any other pages or text about it. It will be very hard for you to rank for fire pit on search. So if somebody typed in fire pit near me or fire pit contractor, fire pit services near me on Google, you're not going to rank for it because it's only mentioned once. You need to have articles, do it yourself, demystifying, reviews, testimonials. You need to have lots of content on this topic, and then that's going to show Google that your website should be given preference because it has so much more in that keyword. Think of a site that has 5 pages about fire pit, and then your site. Which one do you think will rank more? The one with 5 pages about fire pits, or your site that has it mentioned one time, right? Do you get my point? So, more text on the home page, and then more individual pages. You should be going for 50 pages at least. Just look at all these different topics, right? Patios, oh my gosh. Sidewalks, walkways, steps, retaining walls. There could be several pages for each one of these categories. So think with 50 plus, okay? And right now, it only seems like you have the bare minimum of inside pages, right? I like how you have awards, by the way. That's very good. But about is decent. You've got a decent amount of text, contact, fine. Got a lot of nice photos. Got some wonderful testimonials. This is very nice. And we even have some awards. So you've got a lot of good stuff going for you. What you're really missing out on is content. Your site is severely lacking in content. We need content on the home page, and then we need an articles tab up here with just pages and pages. I'm talking 50 pages, useful, not garbage. I'm talking about useful content on your topics, on your keywords you're trying to rank for. All right. So let's keep on going with our audit. I see you've got your padlock on. Very good. HTTPS. That means your site has a security certificate. Very good. I did run a Google page speed test, 89. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And then I ran another test, mobile friendly. Yes, you are mobile friendly, so that's great. And the broken link test. Sounds like, yeah, there might be a link or two here that's broken. We get false positives on these sometimes. So you may have a broken link or two. You should check that out. So not too shabby there. So coming back here, that's what I would say, just going over this. Yeah, you need a comprehensive content creation campaign. That's a lot of C's, but that's what your site needs. Your site would also benefit, just to be completely frank with you, and I don't want to try and upset you. I know this is your flagship website, but your website is not very professional looking. I love this photo. This photo is excellent. I love your logo. But once I get down, I start seeing, this is a homemade website. And you know what? You are not a homemade company. You're a big player, and you don't want to give that impression. Because as soon as I scroll off this photo through that and get into this, see there's no margin here. It's all like big and clunky. This is typical of like a Wix or a Squarespace website. So that has nothing to do with your SEO. I'm just talking from a marketing standpoint. You would really benefit from a website makeover design-wise, because right now it's leaving a little bit of not unpolished, unprofessional feel to it. Now I know you have amazing reviews. You've got those awards. The thing is, the web user is a fickle beast, and it's all it takes is one thing to turn them off, and they go click the back button. Okay, so that's not SEO, but I just want to throw that in there just for good measure. Anyway, so that was your audit. Huge thing you got to handle right away is that thing with the title tag, with 37 of those title tags. That's what you get when you use these platforms, by the way, like Squarespace or Wix or whatever. You get weird stuff like that. So that is a huge SEO error that needs to get wrapped up. In addition to fixing that, we just need to get more pages going here. More pages, lots of good quality content. You can have your staff write if you want to keep it on budget and do it yourself, or you can pay guys like us to write it for you. So I hope that was helpful. And this is us, by the way, Clear Imaging. Oops, Clear Imaging. This is us. And as I said, just an overview, but that's going to give you some things you can do right now to make some big changes. So if you've been watching this and you've been thinking, hey, I don't have time to do all this stuff, I want these guys to do it for me. Absolutely, we could take over all of that and just sort it out for you. We've been helping small business owners get their websites moving up in Google since 2004, and we only employ 100% ethical SEO techniques. We keep it white hat, nothing gray, nothing black, all right? So, and we want to help you so you can work on the business and not in the business, and not be inundated with all this, stuff that you should be delegating. So we'd love to help you and work with you. Just come on down to clearimaging.com, contact us, and tell us what we can do. And again, if you have any questions about my SEO analysis, I would love to give you more knowledge. If you want me to clarify anything, if I said something that didn't make sense, let me know, and I can help you out with that. All right, so thank you very much. Take care, and Merry Christmas.